Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today I want to talk about a favorite YouTuber of mine, Kyle Kalinske. Secular Talk YouTuber is the name of the channel. But, yeah. Essentially, what's going on is I've already heard him mention a number of times. We need a national divorce. With the situation with Trump, with the Republicans. And I normally agree with Kyle on a great majority of things. It's the reason he's probably my favorite left wing YouTuber, but he's wrong on this. A national divorce is not the right option. Because, number one, do you honestly think they will allow people to just up and go? And what he's meaning by national divorce, oh, we can have our territory, you can have yours, and we'll just live our life our way. There's too many Republicans who think, no, you should live it my way. And I honestly don't think we would be able to have a clean break like you think or seem to be insinuating we could. There are too many right wingers who see it as, no, you should live the way I say, the way I want to live. I mean, you can just see by the way they exercise certain laws. I mean, for crying out loud, they were trying to put into power laws that made it a crime to go to another state to have an abortion. Think about that. And now we're in an era where the right wing wannabe king pedophile is willing to break so many laws in the Constitution. And the Republican Congress and Supreme Clown Car will just let him do it. They don't care about what's correct. They care about making sure their party's the one in power. Because essentially they want people to follow what they think should be the law of the land. That's number one. It doesn't mean the Republicans are just going to allow you to up and have a national divorce. That's not a clean sight. Number two, too many people who think left, who think, the ideas that would be the states that would get the national divorce live and are stuck in red states because of the economy. And so it would be a negative impact on them. A national divorce is not feasible. It's not reasonable. It's not the solution we need. Like I said, I I'm a huge fan of Kyle's. Been a watcher for years and years and years. Been subscribed for years. But on this, he's wrong. He's way off base on this. What we have to do is get Republicans out of power and have a style, Nuremberg trial style trial here, or tribunal, so that they can be held to account for their crimes, the way the Nazis were in World War II, after World War II. Because what Donald Trump has done and what Republicans in Congress and the United States Supreme Clown Car have allowed him to do is just be so vile. Destroy rights, destroy freedoms. I have no doubt he will go down historically as the worst president ever. Even if there's people here in the U.S. who still try to back him like he's the greatest thing ever, there's going to be a lot of people who dislike him, a lot of people who study these things who understand, yeah, what Trump did was very vile, very corrupt, very illegal. And yeah. You get that. And it's not just that. Other nations will see him as perhaps the worst U.S. president ever in our nation's history. Personally, I see him on the same lines as Benedict Arnold, traitor extraordinaire. I think his name should be held on the same line. Traitor. But yeah, back to the subject of the video here. As much as I understand the discomfort and everything, Kyle, a national divorce just isn't going to be workable or feasible. Too many other issues going on. Especially with the beliefs and attitude of the right wing right now. I don't think they would let a national divorce happen, because they believe in enforcing it, their beliefs on others. So yeah, sorry to tell you, a peaceful national divorce will not be an option. With that said, we're not out of options. But any way you look at this, if we even get all these monsters out, try to get back to a sense of normalcy, we will have lost so much political power, economic power, and international cooperation. Things will never be the same. Donald Trump has basically screwed the U.S. for years to come. And he's not even been in there a full year yet. So yeah, I can understand the panic, the disgust with the man. It drives me loony knowing how stupid a good portion of our nation is right now, backing this psychopath. But there's going to have to be another way, because a peaceful national divorce, I honestly don't think will be able to happen. Now, that will go ahead and end the video there. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.